Ugh. Talk to me, peeps. Why are you feeling bad? You just got con crud? Knock on wood, I think I avoided it this time. But, what I am is, like, really... All my joints ache. This frequently happens after a con. My body's like, okay, I'm going to be real with you. The past couple of days when you were just on your feet for 15, 16 hours a day, and I was like, yeah, that's fine. You're okay. I was lying. I was doing my best to lie, and now that we're alone, I will stop lying. You were not supposed to walk that much. And so I'm just crumbling. I'm crumbling like a fucking decrepit boomer. Has anyone else had a little too much adulting? Typical man. Lying. Yes, well. Ugh. Okay, so I have some bad news.
Hey, Joseph,
Yeah?
can you just keep the store open during the day?
Yeah, why?
It gets really stuffy and then it smells bad.
In the bathroom?
Yeah.
No, I don't think that's true.
You don't think this bathroom gets really stuffy and or smells bad?
No, I don't think that's true.
Okay, well, I think it is. So just keep it open during the day.
Okay.
Unless you're using it, then please close it.
You have all these. Make up your mind, woman. Ugh. Anyway, I have some bad news. So today, Tuesday, I like to do my collab with Sam at 10. I like to do my collab with Doug at noon. Well, unfortunately, both Samuel and Douglas are stuck in Austin. I think Doug is either on the plane or just got back, but they are among the individuals whose planes have been canceled 4 or 5 times. This shit is crazy, by the way. Have you seen this? I imagine it's just they're still trying to pick up the pieces of the Y2K, but I saw Coder posted something like, well, I'm on my 5th plane. It's supposed to take off in an hour. Hopefully it actually does. This super insane tweet says, I just don't want this to end. And then quote tweeted and said, when I said I didn't want it to end, I didn't mean at Delta. Canceling my first flight, delaying the second flight, canceling it 3 times, putting us in a shitty hotel, delaying my new flight again, probably going to get canceled.
Wow, I can't believe the woke left is canceling flights now.
They pulled up the flight's old tweets. I think there's a chat has it was correct. Let's do the Jesse Cotton tweet. Full spill into flight canceled LOL. In line for hotel vouchers after 6 hours. I'm with a lot of other duelists to lighten the load. We'll go home tomorrow, I guess. Folks, I don't want to talk up Southwest because I was on it. So I won't. Southwest, if you want me to say that your airline is good, you got to do some shit for me, too. Step 1, stop putting me in the middle seat. Step 2, this whole check-in thing where you got to check in 24 hours in advance and you have to be up for that 24 hours if you want an A boarding seat, that fucking sucks. Stop doing that. 3, your flight should be cheaper. You should pay me to take your planes. 4, if I'm going to fly on a MAX, at least put me in the cockpit. I think I could do a good job.
Man, we should try to get some airline sponsorships. I would like that.
I bet you would.
I would, yeah.
We fly a lot as a result of WCQs, and so we are looking to be sponsored. Airlines, carbon offsets, the TSA. If any of you would like to purchase ad space, please contact me at mbtugio@gmail.com.
Listen, airlines. I fly too many different airlines. I got rewards points all over the place. If you want me to be a loyal customer to one airline, Just hit us up, and we will sing your praises. We got you if you got us.
Hey, yo, K-Dot, I got you. I just flew a plane on a 737 MAX. When I get on a Delta flight, I have panic attacks. They're realistic. Call me Puss in Boots. When I would have stopped 9/11 by shooting the terrorists. I don't know.
You can't say that stuff. They're gonna show
Oh, yeah.
our house now.
Oh, sorry that I'm saying that I would have stopped 9/11. My bad. I guess you're going to cancel me for saying I didn't like 9/11.
That's not what I said.
Anyway, no, it's been really funny to watch. I think this is probably the year that I finally get TSA pre-check. Every time I walk by the thing, I'm like, should have gotten TSA pre-check.
Is it? Wait, can I get TSA pre-check too? Do you want to get it so?
No, just me.
Getting bothered.
No, just me.
Airports? Oh, so you're gonna wait? If you get a TSA pre-check without me, you're gonna be like, okay, we could show up at the airport at this time, and
That's
you're
right.
gonna be fine, and I'm not.
That's correct.
And be like, we should get here earlier.
We'll take two cars.
I'm stressed by this hypothetical. I'm just stressed.
I do like that there is a service in America where they're like, yeah, listen, we take security seriously. We don't want another 9/11. We've already had 16 of them. We don't want another 9/11. But if you pay us like $40, you can do 9/11. Like, that's okay. We're not going to check. $40? Terrorists don't got $40. That's fine. Ugh. It's a background check? Oh, well, I've got a sketchy background. People have gotten so weird about background checks. Do you remember in like the early 2000s when there were services that would let you perform a background check on a blind date person? I was only reminded of this because while in Austin, I was hanging out with my brother and we were watching an old TV show called Baggage. It's a Jerry Springer reality show in which 3 unfuckable people and 1 less unfuckable person get on a show and show each other their most crazy baggage. And it was sponsored by a company that would like do PI shit for your blind date. They were like, yeah, we'll find out if they've ever been arrested or anything. The one we watched was amazing because everyone in it has baggage. The people who are dating and the people who is the datee. And the one we watched, the guy she ended up going with was really nice and a good swell guy, but also obviously gay and also leaving for Singapore in 6 weeks. So there was kind of a hard limit on how far the relationship could progress. And then for her baggage, they were like, all right, here are the 3 possibilities for her baggage. Is she bisexual and she just divorced her wife? Is she asexual and she's never been in a relationship? Or is she transsexual? It was the early aughts, folks. It was the early aughts. And she's scheduled for the surgery next month. And I remember hearing that and being like, well, it can't be the third one. The turnaround time on that's insane. But during the like reveal your baggage portion, it's Jerry Springer. So he's asking the guy who was picked, he's like, what do you think? And he was like, well, you know, if she's a transsexual, she would be a man until the surgery. And the guy goes, well, I don't swing that way. But it was like the least convincing shit ever. It was like, dude, we can tell you're gay. You're just doing this for a bit. It was, let me pull it up. You know what? We're going to watch some baggage today. But the answer was she was asexual. Like, it was like, well, what the fuck? That's not even like... Who cares? That's hardly baggage. Oh, it's the most replayed.
But it is important with the right person. You know,
Okay. All right. About that.
I'm kind of old school.
What do you feel? You're back. And plus, if she's transsexual, not because I don't judge, but I'm just not that kinky, you know? Yeah.
Look at that. This is like the fruitiest guy I've ever seen.
Transsexual, not because I don't judge, but
Come on. He's great. I loved this guy, by the way. His first baggage was that he has hammer toes, and I was like, oh, that is kind of fucking weird. And then she was like, how'd you get hammer toes? And he was like, oh, well, I danced for 20 years. And I was like, okay, this was a flex. You can't put a flex in your baggage. All right. This one was great. This was my favorite one because it was so early aughts it hurts. I'm going to show you this first guy, and I want all of you to just remember it was 2007. Ready?
Hey, Anna. My name is Michael. I'm a very chivalrous guy.
Come on. He's so perfect. He's like the avatar of 07.
Chivalry is not dead. I can show you a great time.
What do you think his first baggage is? Are you ready?
Your smallest piece of baggage. Let's start with Michael.
What a quaint fucking type of baggage. What a quaint type of I wear women's 07. So I was watching this and I was like, that's kind of odd. And my brother was like, well, you have to remember they didn't make skinny jeans for men until like 2010. And I was like, incredible. It's a utility thing.
I wear women's jeans. Well, we welcome gay men on our show.
God, it's so early aughts. Sometimes I just think about the way that like things are these days, and I'm like, oh man, I feel like the country's really regressing in terms of social acceptance of people. And then I'll watch one of these, and I was like, oh man, no, we were real assholes about 15 years ago. This guy was going to be president for a while. People thought Jerry Springer was going to be president of the United States. Can you believe that? I was surprised personally. Show his other baggage. What was his other baggage?
This is Anna.
Didn't he die recently? Yes.
Bag number 3.
What the fuck is your fucking problem? This baggage belongs to Fagin. What is... Yes, I'd like a little collection of orphans that will go out and pickpocket and do my dirty work. What the fuck is this? Bender coated. Okay, what?
Birthday suit.
And they always make them. I always love this. They're like, all right, give her a little dance. They make him dance.
One thing you've never told your parents. Magician?
The big I love you. Sure.
I hope she picks him. He's great.
Michael, who wears lady pants from Venus and is scared of little green men from Mars.
Okay, being scared of aliens isn't baggage. Okay, that's rational. If a group of individuals with access to light-speed travel contacted us, we would be killed instantly. Oh, he's in the right here.
Or Jason the crybaby who wants to adopt 10 more.
Okay, come on. She's going to have to fuck the emo guy. But it's 2007, so like you don't understand. In 2007, this guy on the left was like the hottest you could be.
Gentlemen, it is time to unpack your biggest piece of baggage.
Okay, I'm so excited to see what this emo guy's baggage is. It's gonna be I'm gay. Come on, that don't mean nothing.
Michael.
Here we go. Stream over. See ya. Okay. So this guy appeared on an adult website. He was playing Anthony from Smosh in a gay porn parody.
I appeared on an adult website.
And then what was the other one?
Yourself.
Come on. I mean, like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm standing with this guy. I think he's great.
Jason, please reveal your baggage.
What? Okay, listen. For the few people that are women in chat, and the 90% of you that are gay men, I'm sorry. So sometimes there's a show like this, and I'm like, wow, it really is like 15% of men are just serial killers. That's crazy. I locked my ex. You put it admitting to a crime on the Jerry Springer baggage show. I had sex on camera. That's cool. I locked my ex in the trunk of my car.
I locked an X in the trunk of my car.
Correct response, by the way. She did the same face I did. She's like, am I going to be hurt? Look at him, he's smiling. Can you explain this, please?
Jason, I mean, you have presented yourself to be a very caring man.
I want to adopt 10 children, and I locked my ex in the trunk of a car.
That is not very nice to do.
Is she
He's like, you're talking back a lot.
still in it?
This was back in college, and my girlfriend was very drunk at the time and acting out. It was a little violent and not safe to have her sitting in the car when we were driving home, but I can promise you that if you choose me, you'll ride safely shotgun all the time.
There's no way he's trying to spin it. They make them like spin everyone into like, actually it's good. And this one is like, don't worry. If you're with me, you'll be shotgun. Is this admissible in court? I really wouldn't have written that down. Do you think baggage was actually just a honeypot to get people to admit to crimes? 3 weeks later, he's going to be in court and he's going to be like, well, jury, we happen to have a very well edited piece of footage that I think you're really going to like.
And, though, some things like the Beanie Babies and the Bachelor.
These guys packing.
Okay, so it's the killer, right? She sends the killer home.
I'm going to have to say Michael's got too much baggage.
Sorry.
What? This woman is now dead. Oh, I gotta go to the comments. This has to be scripted. I refuse to believe anyone in their right mind would choose someone who literally locked an ex in the trunk over someone who's at most a bit weird. Michael, you cannot be a hairstylist and look like that. You don't understand. This was the most fuckable hairstyle you could have in 2007. Wow. Jesus. Michael seems great. Why were they so rude? Michael deserved better, man. What the fuck? No, he didn't. Homophobia. Locking a girl in the trunk of his car? Jerry should have been a comedian. It's scripted. No. No. Oh, man. This is so sad. We watched this one, too.
This
It was his baggage is that he dumped an ex-girlfriend during sex, and then he explains it, and he's like, I was in this like toxic relationship, and my girlfriend was like, we were always arguing, and we were having sex, and she was like, let's start an argument now. And I was like, I'm sorry, we have to stop. I'm not gonna have sex while we have an argument. And then that turned into an argument, and then I had to dump her. And I'm like, okay, well, that's not really your fault then, is it? You're okay. You're all right. I'm sorry. But the people in this one were awful. They were so bad. The final baggage for this one was let me see if I can find it.
Cal, you tell Chris why he should choose you and not
Choose her.
I'm addicted to online shopping and I'm $50,000 in debt. He picked that one. I was like, oh boy, this one ain't gonna last. Maybe don't get a joint bank account with this one. Can we just watch baggage this stream, please? Come on. You can't give me this power. I would really like to, but no, we should do Yu-Gi-Oh a little bit. Baggage. Welcome to the official channel of Baggage. Slept with 312 women? What's the problem? Sorry that he is successful. Apologies. Shoplifts, no testicles, Judge Judy fetish? Well. What does Judge Judy fetish even mean? I don't know. Oh, I remember in high school, though, when Judge Judy was really big for me. One year, some friends and I did like a skit for a talent show or something. It was about a hypothetical version of Judge Judy called Judge Booty. And the joke was she had a fat ass. And so we'd stuff some pillows in our pants and like swing it around and shit. It was good fun. It went over well. I'll say that. That's not even funny. All right, okay. Fuck you. It's actually very funny. You got to understand, at the same time, airing on a separate channel is this woman deciding she wants to be with the guy who locked his kids in his trunk. Wow. Vibrator addict. Only has male friends. I'm only turned on by obese men having sex. Well, he wears elf ears in public. Hold up.
I believe I'm a brother elf. Here's a guy with a bad habit.
I think that's a little immature. I don't really know that I like that too much.
I love science fiction and fantasy, and you know, the elves are considered to be the wisest race.
Oh. There's so much to unpack here. Let's go.
Therefore, you know, I feel like I got a lot in common with them, so I dig that.
Do you have an outfit that you wear?
Please put the ears on.
Sometimes, you know, I like to go ahead.
He brought the ears with him.
And get my...
Okay. I mean, I feel like I shouldn't have to say it, right? But why is he wearing the white ears?
I need you to come back to reality because you're never wearing those out with me.
Okay, that's clearly a bit. That part is clearly a bit. It's 2007. They didn't make black ones yet. Oh, I see. Wow. That's incredible. I don't know. I would say probably a third of my audience probably wears elf ears in public. Elf ears and the thing on your finger that's like metal, you know, the weird finger cast that people wear that has like jewels in it. Their favorite book as a child was like Dragonology. You know what I'm saying? Capes, staves, etc. You're describing me at 15. Nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it. But it puts you in a position where you cannot judge this man for wearing the elf ears in public. Warcraft 3 on the playground. Do you remember this show? What do we got? Bum, bum, bum.
This episode was so controversial, it sparked a long debate as to whether or not to air it at all. It is the most uncomfortable I've ever been on television.
Lauren Cleary is a 26-year-old hair salon assistant.
Lauren's husband, father,
Mother, sister.
brother. As an employee of a hair salon, have you ever told a customer you liked their hairstyle when in fact you didn't?
Yes.
I have never.
True.
Have you ever flashed a stranger just for laughs?
Yes.
True.
Would
Whoa. Okay.
you give food to a stray dog before you would give it to a homeless person?
White woman. Answer, yes.
Yes.
True.
Have you ever derived pleasure when one of your siblings has gotten into trouble?
I mean, this is just yes all across the board, right?
Yes, I have.
True.
Have you ever been fired from a job for stealing money?
Oh.
Yes.
True.
Your husband is a police officer. If you knew you wouldn't get caught, would you steal money from your place of employment?
No, I would not.
True.
Since you've been
Okay.
married, have you ever pretended to be asleep in order to avoid having sex with your husband, Frank?
Your answer.
Pretended to be asleep, pretended to have a headache, so yes.
True.
Uh-oh.
Do you blame your husband for your lack of close friends?
Yes, I do.
True.
Uh-oh.
Would you ever be a surrogate mother for your sister if she were unable
She's gonna
to
say
have
no.
children?
Yes, I would be.
True.
Okay, all
Do
right.
you think your parents are proud of you?
No.
No, I don't think my parents are proud of me.
True.
Oh, my God.
Unconditionally.
Do you know things about your father that you keep secret from your mother?
Yes, I do.
No!
You have $25,000. You want to continue?
I am really not concerned about the money. I feel a lot better getting everything I need to get off my chest, so.
Oh, my God, she came here for therapy. Oh, my God, she came here for therapy. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Do you secretly stay in touch with any boyfriends that your husband does not know about?
No.
True.
Okay.
Have
All right.
you ever taken off your wedding ring to appear as if you were single?
Yes, I have.
True.
It's in place now.
Do you believe you might have been in love with a former boyfriend on your wedding day?
Yes, I believe I was.
True.
One more question gets you $100,000. Surprise guest.
Oh.
They brought out the boyfriend. Oh, my God, they brought out the boyfriend. Oh, fucking hell.
My.
This is your ex-boyfriend, Frank. Mind you.
If I wanted to get back together with you, would you leave your husband?
Oh, God. Oh, God, please no.
You could avoid this right now by hitting the button, Frank.
Now he wants to know.
No?
I don't think anyone would want to hear that answer.
Do you believe I'm the man you should be married to?
I would say yes.
True.
There's really nothing else I can really hear, so you might as well just go for it.
I'm going to keep on going.
Since you've been married, have you ever had sexual relations with someone other than your husband?
Yes.
True.
Do you think you're a good person?
White woman? Yes.
Honestly, I think I am a good person.
False.
Oh, my God. She got destroyed by her own hubris. Ruined her life for Nothing! Oh my God. That's unbelievable. What? Oh my God. She should have given the husband the $100,000. Let me tell you, the husband probably walked out of there with a little more than $100,000. Oh, wow. Wow, that's horrifying. Sister hits the buzzer. Ex-boyfriend asked the same question. I was so happy when he was like, if I asked you to leave, would you? And then was like, do you think I'm the man you should be married to? Yes. Poor Frank ain't making detective anytime soon. Oh, my God. Wow. Holy. Thanks, CJ. Who asked? Who asked? You know, and I'm gonna be honest with you all. I know this is gonna sound a little harsh. I apologize. I would not debut the second wave of Mimi Ghoul stuff. I'm sorry. I know it's shocking. I would not do it. It is crazy how many like 2008, 2009 TV shows were like ruin your life on TV and like debase yourself on television. And so many people were so excited to do it. They were like, of course, I would love to do it. Did you ever watch Wipeout? Wipeout is fun. Wipeout's at least, you know, they're having fun. They're jumping around. Wow. That's unbelievable. Did some searching and found out afterward they split up and she basically blamed him for the failed relationship. Well, I will tell you this. Doesn't really matter what she thinks because the divorce lawyer just got what I believe is 90 minutes of... Oh, that's rough. Look at the fucking responses. Classic woman. Oh, my God. I love that at the very end, the question is like, do you think you're a good person? And she gets destroyed by her subconscious. All right. Let's do connections and then we'll do new cards. Was squirrel format played? I brought squirrel format. Yes. Pork, ham, hot dog. Okay, never mind. Showboat, charlatan, fraud. Peacock maybe works for this. No. Okay, well, fuck you. Sound, noise, peep, tweet. What the fuck? I'm getting owned here. Okay, let's think about this critically. Bug. Fraud. Oh, boy. Okay, what was just the one away? Noise, sound, tweet, peep. word instead of tweet. I think you're right. Like, I don't want to hear a word. I don't want to hear a peep. Yeah. Utterance. Okay. Fraud and sham look good. Fraud, sham, charlatan. I don't think we have a fourth one because showboat isn't exactly the same as the rest of those, is it? Hot dog. I mean, like a hot dog is like peacock. Be peacock. Oh, it's quack, like a doctor. Imposter! Blue, purple. You never want to be there. Okay. A showboat and a peacock are like similar things. I like ham. Like you ham it up. I guess you say like hot dog when you know like Mickey Mouse would say hot dog when he sees Minnie, perhaps. All right. I guess so. And then what are these for? Looney Tunes characters minus a letter. Shut the fuck up. Speedy, Tweety, Porky, Bugs. Shut the fuck up. Stupid, dumb, awful. Ham and hot dogs are not show-offs. No, it's like you're hamming it up. Connections, man. All right, let's do new cards. This is going to be a 10-hour new cards PogChamp, so... Terminal World 2, this, Puppet Shark Style, the new Battle Wasps, new Trap Card support. We already did the Mimighouls. Okay, I thought there were more. Where's the Merlantians? Oh, they're not in here. I'm going to use the not new cards tag. I'm just going to use the actual thing. Yeah, new Memento. New Fiendsmith. Auto Soulflare Dragon. Ball Balancer. All right. Page 3. There it is. Okay, you got me. All right, ready? Or we'll go to the back first. New cards, PogChamp. New cards, PogChamp. Take a ride with Performage Baller. Okay, so this is a ball. You can did we already do this one? I feel like we might have. You can only use the pendulum effect of this card's name once per turn. During your main phase, you can send a face a Performage pendulum monster from your extra deck to the graveyard that increases this card's pendulum scale by the sent monsters. If you control a Performage, you can special summon this card from your hand. If normally special summoned, you can add a Performage pendulum monster from your deck to your extra deck face up, destroy a Performage monster you control, or when an opponent's special summoned monster declares a direct attack, you can special summon this card from your graveyard. This card's okay. I know it looks kind of shitty because the Performage monsters aren't fantastic, but it is both a scale 3, which is pretty important for a deck full of 4s. Also, it's sort of Astrograph, right? Like, if you already spend your normal on a Performage monster, you can special summon this card, and then take a Performage, put it in your extra deck, and then, theoretically, you can destroy a Performage monster you control. I think it's you can't do both, but something else can destroy a Performage monster you control, let's say, like a Pendysork. Then you can trigger its pendulum effect. Wait, hold up. All right. I'm going to do this entire bit again. New cards, PogChamp. New cards, PogChamp. It was too early, and I read this card wrong. Performage Ball Balancer. This is a Pendulum Scale 3. You can only use the pendulum effect of this card's name once per turn. During your main phase, you can send a face of Performage Pendulum Monster from your extra deck to the graveyard that increases this card's pendulum scale by the send monsters. And as a monster effect, you can only use the 1/2/3 hard once per turn. If you control a Performage, you can special summon this card from your hand. If normally special summoned, you can either add a Performage Pendulum Monster from your deck to your extra deck face up, destroy a Performage you control, and when an opponent's special summoned monster declares a direct attack, you can special summon this card from your graveyard. Okay. This card's good. It's kind of hard to get a bead on Performage because Pendulum has kind of existed in the context of all that came before it and has become this coconut-style assemblage of nonsense for the past couple of years. So it's hard to conceptualize a Pendulum deck that plays other cards that are different than what it is already playing, which is the best of a series of 9 years of releases. But I think a version that's playing a lot of Perform Mages could theoretically do well. There's a lot of strength in the Perform Mages, most notably the now errataed Perform Mage Plushfire, which has a hard once per turn on it, but is still a very powerful card. This is a card that can set that up. It destroys a Perform Mage monster card you control, which is great because that little Plushfire triggers from everywhere. And also, it's just generally good that they are printing malleable extenders for this archetype. You know, you want it to be able to do more than one thing exactly, so that if your opponent plays in a certain way, you can adapt. And this is that. You know, it can either Astrograph you to get you a Perform Mage you want, or it can pop your stuff to extend you further. I also like this pendulum scale effect. I think it's good too. It lets you modulate the scale number. Theoretically, it's a high scale, and also it's not hard to imagine a scenario where you get, like, say, a spellcaster pendulum into the graveyard, and then you can revive it with a card like Selene for an extra material on a link. I think this card's great. I think it's really good. Will it be the difference maker for Perform Mage? I don't know, but there's just so many different cards that they've released for this archetype, I can't really conceptualize them all in the same deck yet. Chat says the Pendulum Soup deck died with Electromite. I think you and I have very different ideas of what Pendulum Soup is. You know, I was seeing people be like, it's not like that anymore. Now it's Supreme King Zark Pendulum Magicians. And I'm like, buddy, it's been Supreme King Zark Pendulum Magicians for decades. Next up. That's 2 archetypes, but they're the same too. Burn as Bright as the Sun with Odd Eyes Soul Blaze Dragon. All right, so this is a level 8 Light Dragon Synchro effect monster. You can only use one effect among the first and second effect with this card's name per turn. If this card is special summon a face-up Pendulum monster from your extra deck. You cannot special summon while you control that face-up monster except for Pendulum monsters. And if this card is in your graveyard, you can banish 2 other Fusion, Synchro, Xyz, or Pendulum monsters from your graveyard and special summon this card. Huh. Well, you know who this card is really good for? Personally, I would be buying stocks in Let's Go 2121. It's not worth living in. It's a tuner, so you need to make a synchro. It's like, okay, so what you're supposed to do is special it from the graveyard and then special a face a pendulum monster from your extra deck and then immediately synchro summon so that you can unlock yourself, because otherwise it would just be a one guy linked to on any turn past one. But the pool for those is not very good. And, chat is letting me know it is a 1 effect per turn, so it doesn't even trigger itself. All right, this card is bad. This card's not good at all. This card is not remotely strong. It's bad. Next up. New Fiendsmiths, PogChamp. New Fiendsmiths, PogChamp. All right, first, I want to talk about this first one because it's so funny. Blood Tier Demon Lacrimosa. This is my original Fiendsmith OC, Blood Edge the Fiendsmith. This card is always treated as a Fiendsmith card. If this card is normal summoned or special summoned, you can send a Fiendsmith from your deck to the graveyard, and during your opponent's turn, you can target a Fiendsmith, shuffle this card into the deck, and special summon that monster. I am so happy that they have given us this card. This is unbelievable. Okay, so here's the deal with Fiendsmith. It's incredibly powerful, of course, but why is it incredibly powerful? You know, let's think about it critically. It gets you an inordinate amount of link material, which is being used for a Promethean Princess, right? It's almost exclusively being used to make Promethean Princess a little earlier than you're supposed to. But the monsters are 6s, which gets you to Beatrice. It gets you to Beatrice. So now we're in a position where it's like, what do the Fiendsmiths allow you to accomplish? Starters for exactly Fiend decks like Ubel and decks like Snake Eye. But those cards are independently problems. So it's not hard to imagine a scenario in which the Fiendsmiths survive the upcoming ban list, I think pretty likely, and those decks maybe get hit. And if that's the case, well, then maybe the Fiendsmiths could do some pretty cool, interesting stuff in some rogue decks. Valmonica, Cam Neal brought Magical Musketeer to the points playoff. There's a ton of really interesting stuff. And that stuff would be made more consistent and helped by a normal summon in this deck that otherwise doesn't actually have one, right? Because you pitch the Fiendsmith for Tract for Lurie, Lurie for the 1, and then, well, you never actually performed your normal. This card being the card that does use your normal feels good. I think that it's an incredibly powerful effect, but I think that's a fine payoff for spending your normal summon on an effect like this, and I think it will encourage people to use the Fiendsmiths to do Fiendsmith stuff, not to set up Snake Eyes, for instance. I think it's a very powerful card, and I think it will see a ton of play. But, notably, I think it isn't the end of the world. I don't think it's going to break anything in half that isn't already broken. However, this next card might just be a little too powerful. Here we go. Ready? Once per turn, you can target a non-light fiend in your graveyard, special summon it, and if you do, equip this card to it as an equip spell with these effects. The equipped monster gains attack equal to the link ratings of the link monster cards equipped to it, and if it attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus Christ. Agnus Dei is right, because we're gonna need a savior after this card hits the meta. It's the worst thing I've ever seen. That's fine, though. This card could be a vanilla, and because it says Fiendsmith and it's a Link 3, there would be cases where you have to do this. Whatever. It's okay. I don't think it will make it into the decks that are playing Fiendsmith because the extra deck is so unbelievably tight, but it's not hard to imagine a world in which, like, the new level 4 improves Fiendsmith as a strategy to the point where they can either play solo or play with a very minimal secondary engine that doesn't need the extra deck, and maybe it'll get a slot then. You know, at least it prevents your DSC Ray from being run over. I don't know. Next up. Okay, what is going on here? What is going on? I don't understand. Why is Valiant Smashers getting 5 waves of support for their dog-ass monsters? Like, I would kill for a good goatee. 4 waves for Valiant Smashers. Fucking hell. The problem, regrettably, is that Memento is actually quite fun and good. I think it's a really cool archetype. I really appreciate it. I think it plays in an interesting way. It interacts in such an it's got these layered interactions that do different things and require different board states. It actually is peak. But you don't have to give them this much. Okay, so this is, I can't remember who this is. Akirion? Is that the old card? Yeah, look at him. Oh, he does not look good. But he's back, baby. If this card is normal or special summoned, you can activate this effect. Level 9 or higher Memento monsters can attack directly this turn. Okay, that card is not, that's not very good. If this card is destroyed by a card effect, you can target another Memento card in your graveyard or banishment added to your hand. Okay, that effect is actually insanely strong. And then if a Memento monster in your hand or face of field is destroyed by battle or effect while this card is in your graveyard, you can special summon this card. This is now the best card in the deck. Okay, so the way Memento works, Tatsuno Toshigo, it's really difficult to get off an effect that will get this into rotation because I think it's a 5 and this is a 5 and you want to be able to send 3 cards or at least 2 cards, Sheepy and Gaddock, right? But here, it would be the whole enchilada. Which is why it's a 5. But it can be weaved further in the combo. Chad has figured it out. Yes, Goblino is fantastic at getting this card into rotation. The deck already has a billion extenders. It's not unthinkable to imagine a scenario where you're able to pivot one of those into this card, which really does drastically increase both the ceiling and the recoverability of the strategy. It's really a fantastic card. I'm truly shocked at just how good every piece of Memento Legacy support is. I don't think there's been any misses yet. The original Memento strategy wasn't fantastic, but it was at minimum playable. Then they released Gaddock, which revolutionized how you play the deck. Sleepy and the new combined creation, which revolutionized how you play the deck. And now this. I mean, it looks really strong. Memento duelists have been eating good for the past 4 sets, and looks like they're going to continue to eat in Rhoda. Looks really good. Twin Thunder. Oh, yeah, Twin Thunder was Legacy. I keep forgetting because the deck feels so incomplete without it. Ugh. All right, next up. New trap cards, PogChamp. New trap cards, PogChamp. So they're trying to make trap cards good again. Good luck. We're beginning with Magical Idol Soul. This turns you blue if you take too much of it. If a monster is special summoned by a trap effect, you can special summon this card from your hand to graveyard, but if you special summon it from the graveyard, banish it when it leaves the field. During your opponent's battle phase, you can activate one of these effects, either Synchro using this card you control or Xyz using this card you control. This is cool. This is an interesting concept. As a 2, it works obviously really well with the Paleos. I believe it does trigger off of those. It's not that difficult to access, just because, these days you can go for the rabbit into one of the new trap cards, summon it, and then get this out as a way to convert that into something relevant. What's Azure Rune? A 4? Unfortunately, the best target in Azure Rune does go to the graveyard, but I don't think Silohat does. Of course, this card has been out for a couple of weeks now. By a couple of weeks, I mean exactly 4 days. No one has tried anything with it yet, and as a result, I don't think it is likely to make an appearance in anything, no matter how prevalent Silohat Rabbit itself is. But if the goal of your deck is to take a bunch of 2s and convert them into a bunch of monsters, including a Silohat, maybe, maybe it shows up in Sprite. It helps that it's an Aqua. Next up. Volmina, Statue of the Sacred Dragon. If a monster is special summoned by a trap effect, you can target a card on the field, return it to the hand, then special summon this card. You can only use this effect of Volmina's Statue of the Sacred Dragon once per turn. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, you can place this monster in your pendulum zone, and if you do, return the opponent's monster to the hand. You can only use this effect once per turn. If this card in your monster zone is destroyed, you can place this card in your pendulum zone. God, they are trying so hard to make you play trap monsters. They're like, you have to play trap monsters. It's a really interesting card. For those of you that played the sealed pre-release, you may have seen a lot of this card because it was very good in it. But, I don't know. It's going to take a Herculean effort for me to feel good playing trap monsters. Quebico. Earth level 2. Once per chain, when your opponent activates a monster effect on the field that targets a card, you can set this card in your spell and trap zone, negate that opponent's effect. Then, if that monster has the highest attack on your opponent's field, return it to the hand. What does this do? I don't understand the use case for this card, because doesn't it have to be face up to trigger that effect? So you activate it, and then you're like, target something. Then I'll use my onboard trick to fuck you up. Strange. Yes, it's clearly a rabbit target, but I just can't figure out a world in which you set this off rabbit. And like, this is going to sound stupid, but if you have to target a card, can't you just run it over? Yes. Okay, then you don't kill them and they have follow-up. No. All right, next up. You know, if the goal of this card is to get your opponent to skip the battle phase, you can just play Threatening Roar. You understand that? You can just play Threatening Roar. Turn the tides of battle with Surging Clash of Blazing Seas. Okay. Whether you're fire or water, there's no way you don't come out on top. Okay, so the two monsters on this are big fucking asshole Garunix. And is that Poseidra? All right. Discard a water monster to the graveyard. Then target a face-up monster your opponent controls. Destroy that target. Destroy a fire monster in your hand, then draw a card. If only your opponent controls a monster, you can banish this card from the graveyard, target a level 7 or 8 water fire monster in your graveyard, special summon it. I don't really want to discard a water monster to the graveyard. And also, like, this fire one it sounds decent, but you actually don't want to... This is kind of counterintuitive. In, like, Fire King Snake Eye, you don't actually want to pop any fire monsters. It sounds dumb, right? It sounds really stupid. But like you want to pop them in very specific scenarios to proc very specific effects. Like just popping a Kieran at the start of your turn doesn't do anything, right? Just popping Garunix, it's like fucking and the draw's cool, but it's not fantastic. Look at this card later with the water stuff. It gets more relevant than its cost. Well, it'd have to get very relevant. All right, we will get to what you all want me to look at. Conquer the Seas with Mermail Atlanteans. Okay, so for those of you that don't know, Mermail and Atlantean are technically two separate archetypes. Despite the fact that they're played in the same deck, they've been two separate archetypes the entire time. And now they are not. They are one archetype. They have teamed up, finally. All right. We're going to begin with Mermail Shadow Bodyguards, treated as an Atlantean card. You can discard a card to the graveyard. The levels of all water monsters you control become 7 until the end of the turn. It's an interesting effect. I imagine it's supposed to get out like Mermail Abyss Gaios. If this card is sent to the graveyard to activate a water monster's effect, special summon... Oh my fucking god. Special summon a level 4 or lower Atlantean Mermail from your deck. Also, you can't special for them from the extra deck for the rest of the turn except water monsters. Okay. So, first off, that second effect doesn't really matter. Water has a ton of really cool link things you can do. Xyz, synchro things you can do. There's a lot of room to play with that second effect. Am I right in assuming you have to have a monster on field to activate this? No. You can do it on a blank board. Oh, one card. I thought it said this card. Yes, okay. All right, I see what's going on. Next up, Abyss Shrine, the Atlantean Spirit. You can only use the first and second effect of this card's name once per turn. You can tribute this card from your hand and one Atlantean or Mermail from your hand or field. Take a level 7 fish, sea serpent, or aqua monster from your deck. Either add it to your hand or special summon it, and you're waterlocked. During your opponent's turn, banish this card from your graveyard and discard a card of the graveyard, draw a card. This is the greatest card I've ever seen, folks. Repost if you are a real coelacanth gamer. Repost if you are a real coelacanth gamer. Holy shit. That's incredible. They just gave me exactly what I wanted. Wow. Okay, so usually when a new water combo comes out and it includes coelacanth, I go, yeah, right, that's not going to happen. You know, Goatee, Abyss Dweller, what's the new Abyss Keeper, all that stupid shit didn't pan out. But this is like, Jesus Christ, it's so good. It's incredible. I mean, it's clearly meant to support exactly coelacanth. Oh, man. And the second effect, my God. You can banish this card from your graveyard and discard a card of the graveyard, draw a card. So that's meant to proc all of the Mermail Atlanteans on your opponent's turn as well. Jesus. It's really shocking. It's really incredible. Oh, okay, we do have a 7 that's maybe worth making now. Poseidra Abyss, the Atlantean dragon deity. Oh, thank God they finally gave Poseidra something to do, because the previous Poseidra came out in the Mermail Atlantean structure and then just did hot nothing. Once per turn, you can summon this using one Atlantean or Mermail Xyz you control. Holy. So you're supposed to go to Abyss Gaios, which is a 2-mat 7, into just a 3 for free. Once per turn, you can Xyz summon Poseidra Abyss. Once per turn, you can detach 2 materials and send a water from your hand or deck to the graveyard. Return up to 3 cards your opponent controls to the hand. Okay, so that's crazy. Wow. That's crazy. I mean, obviously, the send is unbelievable because it procs all the effects. The bounce is an incredible payoff. It being slow is something. Doesn't target. Wow. Holy. If this Xyz summoned card is sent to the graveyard, discard 1 card to the graveyard, special summon 3 level 3 or lower fish, sea serpent, or aqua monsters from your hand to the graveyard. Are you fucking with me? And the overlay is an Xyz summon? It's Flamberge. They just gave it Flamberge. It's just Flamberge. You can just link this guy off. So I think it's kind of hard to link this guy off because, like, the best case scenario is you put it in the EMZ and you link it off for Gravity Controller, but you're going to be waterlocked. You're going to need exactly 1 link to. So probably like Abyss Keeper. Or this guy. Or fucking this guy. Neptabyss, the Royal Mermail. Oh, he's looking good. He's actually looking like shit. I liked the way he looked before. This is Twink Death. You can only use the second and third effect of this card's name once per turn. Your opponent cannot target water monsters this card points to with card effects. If a water monster is sent to the graveyard to activate a card effect, you can take an Abyss equip and equip it to this card. If this card is destroyed by your opponent, you can add an Atlantean or Mermail from your deck to your hand. Wow. 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 Oh, and we have a new equip. Special summon an Atlantean or Mermail from your hand to graveyard. Equip it with this card. If this card would be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can send this card to the graveyard. You can banish this card from your graveyard, target up to 3 fish, sea serpent, or aqua monsters in your graveyard, shuffle them into the deck. Okay, one of them's got to be bad. One of them's got to be bad. Okay. Wow. That's unbelievable. Okay, a couple of questions about this. Second effect of new Neptibus. Does this activate in the same chain? So if my opponent goes like, let's say, Raigeki, can I activate the graveyard effect of this card to bin a monster and then CL2 go into Neptibus? Or trigger the Neptibus? No, it's time to like Fenrir. Okay, that's good at least. Because the Abyss Scales are really annoying insofar as when a spell effect that was activated on your opponent's side of the field resolves, negate the effect, and send the card to the graveyard, they negate at the point of resolution. So there's like a lot of weird scenarios where it boxes out stuff. But still. Mandatory. It is mandatory, so it's easy to bait out, is the concept. But now you get to choose when it ends up on your field. You know, that said, it has to be a little telegraphed because it's Fenrir and not chainable. They counter Super Poly? Well, not really. You have to end with them on your side of the field, and your opponent can just activate a spell before the Super Poly. This card really shocks me because, like, so you're supposed to get 2 7s, overlay for Abyss Gaios, overlay for this guy, link him off for probably Coral Anemone. Special 3 guys, special a 4th guy off Coral. One of the guys is Shadow Bodyguards. Bodyguards to modulate to 7. 2 Abyss Gaioses into 2 of these guys again. And then you get your entire fucking board filled because this isn't once per turn. Right? Am I crazy? Does that work? Oh, the 7 is once per turn. Okay, so they've boxed it out in a way that the zones allow you to use this effect exactly twice. No, theoretically, you could still do it. You could theoretically still do it. You just have to overpay on a Link monster. That's funny. And this the Shadow Bodyguards effect is also once per turn, so you can't make that happen over and over again. The problem is, at present, I'm not really sure what the payoff looks like. I'm not as familiar with like Water generics as I think I would like to be. Back in the day, Water was like an off-meta deck that like hand looped for 5 using like Linkross, Halcdon combos. The Deep Sea stuff is really shocking. But these days, I'm trying to think what their end boards would look like. You could do a little hand looping. You know, Trish is around. Dragite is a really good synchro you can go into. Of course, here in America, we still have Totally Awesome. I think some of these guys are Aqua, right? Yeah, this one, for instance. Bahamut Shark, Abyss Dweller, Quandanx for Caryondriax. Mulan Glacia will get banned. Kraken. Oh yeah, we can make the fake number 3. Gimmer Agrine is an ass if we can get to it. Yeah, we got a lot to work with. Maybe we can even go Zapper Shrimp into Goatee of the Deep Beyond. Armor Xyz. Are they all water? I know Armor Xyz is water. I thought that full armor was earth or something. Aura made a sample list and end board. All right, what are we working with? Okay, well, this looks like shit. Wait, this doesn't look particularly good. You know what, actually? I said that, but I think it actually is really good because you get to craft the hand a little bit so the Abyss Lacia is an interrupt, as is the new Mermail in the graveyard. So this is a 4-card hand into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points of interaction off of Diva. Okay, well, that's pretty good. Oh, there's so much to think about here. Let's see if I can. Let's see if Lithium has put something up already. He has not. All right, he'll figure out a way to break it for sure. Probably later today. Because there was no Lithium, let's watch a little Lanky Box.
You are about to see the shocking truth about Lanky Box.
Okay, moving on. Battle Wasp. Battle Wasp. When commons unite, they can never be struck down. B-Force, Jerry. It's B-Force. Rapier the Furious. If you control no face-up monsters other than insect monsters, you can discard an insect monster, put a Battle Wasp Wind from your deck face-up in your spell and trap card zone. Is that a new card? Then special summon this card from your hand, and you can't special summon for the rest of the turn except it's Seamoon. It's Evil Seamoon. Are you kidding me? You can banish this card from your graveyard, reduce the level of one insect monster you control by 1. Battle Wasp Grand Partisan the Revolution. Oh. Cannot be destroyed by card effects. Insect Sinkers gain 200. If this card becomes banished, special summon it, then destroy cards your opponent controls up to the number of banished insect monsters, then inflict 500 damage to your opponent for each card destroyed by this effect. Funny. Sachi the Ritual Bow. If this card is synchro summoned, it's a tuner. You can return a continuous spell you control to the hand during the main phase's turn, additional normal. If this card is sent to the graveyard as synchro material, inflict 100 to your opponent for each of your banished Battle Wasps. Armament Swarm. Can't special summon for the rest of the turn after this card resolves, except insect monsters. Special an insect monster with 1,000 or less attack from your hand or deck. Oh. And if you special summon from the deck, send a monster you control to the graveyard. Who care? If a face-up insect sinker you control is destroyed by battle or card effect, banish this card, add a summoning swarm from your deck to your hand. And now Battle Wasp Wind. Up to twice per turn, if a Battle Wasp monster is normal or special summoned to your field, you can target one of them, add a Battle Wasp with a... Oh, it's literally just Black Whirlwind. It's Black Whirlwind. Once per turn, you can target an insect monster you control that has a level. If you use it as a synchro material, you can treat it as a tuner. Holy shit. That's incredible. So... normal buggy search, special buggy search. No. Oh, it's got to be Battle Wasp, not insects. Oh? That's normal summon Diva. Shit on my ass. All right, thank you. This looks... This looks good. Let me ask a couple of questions here. So, This one places a Battle Wasp Wind. Does that count as an activation? No. Okay, so you can place Battle Wasp Wind, right? Trigger it twice. Then you can use Sachi the Ritual Bow to bounce it to get an extra normal, activate it, and trigger it 2 more times. Am I correct? It's 4 searches. Oh my god. Okay. Let me ask the question. What does it do? These are all cool cards. They're great extenders. The deck already has a lot of good extenders. But if extenders were the problem, you know, Insector would be the best deck in the game because it's an insect deck that can theoretically make infinite material off of almost nothing. The problem with the insect pile has always been that it locks you into insects super early, and there's really not actually too much you can do with insects. It could make Ragnarika stuff. That's good. That's, you know, that's something. Okay, here we go. This is just off Rapier the Furious. All right, they're going to just grab a card to discard off of it. Into Battle Wasp Wind. Sting the Poison. Pin the Bullseye. Arbalest the Rapid Fire. Miss the 200 here. Sachi. Arbalest. Twin Bow. Arbalest Pin. Diabolantis for Goki Pole for Resonance Insect. Armorhorn Extra Normal into Mantis Monk. Get Crawler Soma. And, whoa, what the fuck is that card? Ragnarika Bleached Wisteria? I've never seen that card. Bring back Grand Partisan. Banish Praying Mantis. Into Invincible Atlas into Sting Lancer into Landing. Soma for 2 cards. Into Pico, into Landing, into Cruel Saturnus, into B-Gram. Holy shit. Someone call Alex. It's masochist time. Into Armorhorn, into Wicked Butterfly, into these 2, into Stag Sovereign, into Armorhorn, into Papillion, into Set, Bleached Wisteria, Insect Armor, Wind, Sting the Poison. This is 1 negate. Sort of a pop. 2 pops. And the Transmigration Prophecy. And you got to play Crawler Soma and Axon and Spine to get there. Oh, man. I thought maybe they would give these people something to do. Oh, God. It feels almost exactly like Blackwing now, insofar as it makes really, really unbelievable amounts of extension through almost anything, but it really can't put up a board that wins the game. One from another chatter. All right, what are we working with? No, don't discard Pin! Sting the Poisoned into Wind, into Pin, into Arbalest. Oh, treat it as a tuner for Sachi. Diabolantis, send Goki Pole. This looks similar so far. What the fuck? Splitting Planarian. Jesus Christ. I didn't know this was an insect. Into Grand Partisan, into Twin Bow. Special out Twin Bow. Grab Sting. These 2 for Armorhorn. Splitting Planarian. Splitting Planarian for 2 Twin Bow. Cicada King. Cicada Negate to cycle back the Synchro. Mantis Monk. Modulate the Partisan. Ballista the Armageddon into Pico. Pico effect. Draw 1. Into Stag Sovereign. Into Bigram. I feel so bad for B-Trooper truthers. I feel really bad for them. What do you even say to these people? You can't hurt them worse than they've already been hurt. Oh, man. That was crazy. Oh, wow. This whole combo was just to search Bear Graham. It's the SEMO special. Holy shit. Oh, God. I'm sorry, dog. Until I see a payoff, I'm not buying it. Mastermind the duel with Puppet Shark Style. This is like a gimmick puppet card? Puppet Shark. Detach an Xyz material from a monster on field, and if you do, excavate the top 4 cards of your deck, choose this effect, then apply its effect based on the type, and put the rest in the same order. Either add it to your hand or set it. It can be activated this turn. Okay, this card is not very good. This card is not remotely good. Wow, it's just not good. I do like some people saying Paleo. I guess you could theoretically set it with Paleo. It's like Trap Trick that doesn't lock you, but it's also ass, and you already have to have Opabinia. This card is not good. It's very not good. Wow. Or maybe you can get a hand trap. We did this. Okay, Terminal World 2. Okay, so in case you're unfamiliar, I guess we're getting Terminal World 2. It will be focusing on 4 existing themes, including Fabled, and Jurak, as well as reprinting a bunch of DT cards, and including quarter-century secret rares. Oh my god, we're never getting away from these. That's crazy. What do we think they're going to get? Rekindling would be funny. Fableds are actually an archetype that has a lot of potential. I don't think Juraks really do, but Fableds really do. Worms? I'd be in for Worms. We just got Gem Knights and Pote. It can't be Gem Knights. Snake Eyes Ash? Oh, a new Snake Eyes Ash piece of support. Yeah. Evil Swarm's Trust. True. Next up. Start a new game plus with Valmonica Hereditare. Nope.
Ereditare.
Ereditare. You can only use one of the first and second effect of this card's name once per turn, and only once that turn. When a spell, trap card, or monster effect is activated and you control a Valmonica Link, negate the activation, destroy the card. You can banish this card from your graveyard, shuffle Valmonica cards from your graveyard banishment, or face-up extra deck equal to the number of resonance counters on your field. Then you can draw a card for every 3 shuffled. Okay. It's kind of weird. I guess probably it will see play because Valmonica has a lot of hands that just like randomly search an additional card. And like you would prefer this over the follow-up, I guess, because it's also sort of follow-up on its own. But I wish is correct. It doesn't really synergize with the rest of the deck because it doesn't have a life gain or a damage effect, which means you can't copy it with the links, which means that it is just the 1 negate as opposed to the other traps, which you'll always be prioritizing. I don't know. It seems fine. You'll get this card like 1 out of 10 games. I think so. I think there's like high roll hands that will need this card, and they will play it as a result, but... Ugh. And finally, new Centurions. Why are we still getting, again, 4th wave of Vassum support. Centurion Chimera. Chimelia. You can only use the first and second effects of this card's name once per turn. When your opponent activates a monster effect is chain link 2 or higher. Make that effect become your opponent puts it... Oh, my God. Okay. It was cute with the Dark Worlds because the Dark Worlds do a little brainwashing. Stop printing this effect on cards. Stop printing this effect on cards. I don't want to see it. It's annoying. I guess it's a monster negate. I guess sort of it is a monster negate if they are chaining to something. During the main phase, if this card is a continuous trap, you can special summon it. And then Centurion Primera Primus. Okay, an 8. They are in the market for an 8. If this card is synchro summoned out of Emblema from your deck or graveyard to your hand, then destroy a card you control and a card your opponent controls. So can you not do this if your opponent doesn't have a board? It says then you can, right? So you don't have to. Okay. If this special summon card can't be destroyed by battle unless it was specialed from the extra deck. If a face-up Centurion leaves the field by an opponent's card effect, you can special summon this card from the graveyard. Boy, this is irritating. Wow. Wow, that's irritating. That is... I will tell you this. There's no way Hot Red Dragon Archfiend King Calamity lives. Because... they would not be giving this deck these tools if it could still just do it. Japan is already cooking. Okay. The field spell. Trudea. Gargoyle 2. Oh, okay. That seems pretty good. Who is that? New Synchro? But the new Synchro is an 8, right? Gargoyle is a 4. Yeah. Here's the 12. Gargoyle 1. Phalanx. He's like slapping those cards when he points on them. Bop. These guys out. Uh-oh. Oh, Blazar. Right. Whew. OCG. How do people play this deck? It just seems so boring to me. I don't... Oh, yoy. Okay, let me ask you all a question before we conclude today. How do you guys feel about acrylics? This is like the new type of like anime merchandise. I think they suck. I'm evil. I think they're bad. I don't understand why they're popular. They're just nothing. They're just thick stickers. What's the... They're just little fucking things. They're fine if you're on a budget. If I'm on a budget, I'm just printing out little pictures of these guys. I'm not... I like them on keychains. Okay, I could see them going well on keychains. MBT hating poor people having things again. If you think a 1999 acrylic statue is the budget option for the anime enthusiast, You're going to hell when you die. I don't know. I just think it's odd. All right. That's the end of New Cards, PogChamp. Just trying to be a fan on a budget? Apologize. You're not allowed to do that. If you millennials would stop spending your fucking money on avocado toast and subscriptions to the MBT Yu-Gi-Oh! Twitch channel, you could own a 3D standee by now. You could be building Gunplas or whatever the kids are doing these days. Now, let me tell you, chat, someone in chat has figured it out. If you want... If you want an incredible piece of merch that looks great, displays well, and will only run you about $10 for almost any fandom you can think of, you know what the answer is. I'm talking about Funko Pops. Folks, Funko Pops, I love now when you go into any anime store, any Hot Topic, any bookstore too, by the way. I love now when you go into any of these, there is like a shrine of just hundreds of unsold Funko Pops that you have to like navigate your way through. It's crazy, right? I walked past a store last week that only sold Funko Pops. What the fuck? I'd rather spend it on eBay proxy NSFW Yu-Gi-Oh cards, thanks. Well, you know, okay, that's fair. Oh, shit. Don Cheadle resigned. Oh, man. Is willing to say here. Why is everyone on board for, like, the quirked up shit where they all have the same design and they're from a million different universes when it's Legos, but not Funko Pops? Why is... You know, kids aren't going to get the Thing references. I'm going to tell you right now. Oh, fuck, they got the guy from Yick. It's a dog. Oh, it's the Thing dog. Did this come out? It's an upcoming game. It's still not out. September 13th. Oh, we're taking the day off. You know I got to do that. Will you stream it? Of course. I have to play it. Oh, it's going to have characters from Nope. From the movie Nope. From the movie Megan. Who is this for? You know who it's for, actually? It's for millennials. Battlestar Galactica, Back to the Future, FNAF, Hot Fuzz. There's only one demo. It's for millennials. All right, let's play some Yu-Gi-Oh. I don't like this opener. What do you think? All right, we won that one, chat. We won that one. Oh, man. I think I want to buy the voucher, like, right now. We'll get some interest first. Oh, okay. Damn, didn't get there. Why not? Flush gaming. All right, let's actually play Yu-Gi-Oh! I tricked you all with Balatro. It's Yu-Gi-Oh! Time. All right. It's time to play some fucking I don't know. What do you guys want to play? You want to play Centurion? No, why do you hate us? You know, it's kind of a loaded question, right? Thanks, GCD. Oh, shit, there's something I can buy? You know I love purchasing. Oh, Dark-Hole Dragon. Wallpaper. Okay. I don't think I will ever use that. Oh, Centurion Primera. That's my favorite. Oh, bonus pack. I didn't play a single game of the Xyz Cup, by the way. I did not play any of the Xyz Cup. Don't. It sucks. That's what I'm saying. All right, what would a Centurion... This deck was not good. We can lose stun 4. I didn't like this deck. You want to do Centurion? Okay, what does Centurion look like? Expensive? Yuck. Oh, it really is. Okay. We play, what? 1 Gargoyle, 2. 3. 3. 1 Bonds. 3 Oath. 3 Stand Up. Oh, Jesus Christ. 1 Phalanx. This all look correct so far. Then what do we play? Bonfire? The Bestials? Magnamut and a Druis Worm. Do they still play Emmet 6? Let's play the good cards. They play 1 Emmet 6? Okay. And then, what else do we want to play? We got 3 slots here. You want to play a fun bonfire target, like a fun of? What would be a fun bonfire target? Agnimal? Yeah. Boom. You're missing an imperm? Oops. Tactics? Yeah, we'll put in a tactics. You're missing gamma? What the fuck are they gonna gamma? This looks fine. All right, let's do the extra. So... Oh, God. Baron. We don't have Disbater? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, man, come on. This does not look good. Can I be honest? Yeah, lay it on me. I feel like playing this pure is a bad idea. Why do you think that? What would you like to play it with? I'm open to ideas. Horus? I play Horus. I play Horus in here. What does Horus look like? 3 Seti, 1 Kepisenua, or probably 1 Happy. 2 Sark. Put Zombie Vampire. Come on. Everyone wants you to play Wake Up? Okay. Okay, how much do I need? Give it to me straight, Doc. How much do I need? It's going to be so much. I'm going to, like, cry. You need Gooska? Sure. Are these in a pack yet? Don't look. Don't look. Don't look. Don't look. Don't look. It hurts me every time. Okay. This one? Okay, here we go. Come on. I can't look. I can't look. Okay, that is one that we needed. That is one that we needed. Oh, it came out. Okay, okay, I can't watch. I can't watch. Here we go. Okay, all right. That, I mean, we did need that. Those were all our URs, by the way. Wow. Okay, okay. Hold up. This could go better. This could go better. Can't watch. Okay, I'm going to do the Farsa thing where I only watch chat. How is it? Ah. Come on. Okay, go next. Go next. Here we go. Only chat. Only chat. Wait. Fuck. Okay, hold up. Oh. How is it? How is it? Poggies? Poggies? Hold. Let's go! Okay, 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 okay. Okay. Okay, I'm getting a lot of laugh pointing. Fucking hell. That's fine, that's fine. Okay, let's skip this one. Those are the only URs in the whole thing. We have gotten so few URs. Am I crazy? What is going on? We're getting one per. Okay, that was better. More of that, please. I mean, it's not as bad as it was. Oh. We did Shit on Bird last night, Rebecca. It did not go well. One UR in 20 packs. This is agony, dude. This is really not good. You're kidding me. Those are all the cards we can dismantle? All right, we're just losing some of these old ass cards. What are we never playing again? Drytron? Yeah, probably. What are the Drytron cards? I thought there were more than that. Masquerade the Blazing Dragon. When are we going to need Masquerade? Dinomorphia Kentragina. Surely we don't need this card. The Mutants. We don't need the Mutants. Guru? Did you see Guru down here? I will disenchant Guru today. Whatever we were playing Vernisylph in. No, we could use Vernisylph again. The fucking Crystal Beast shit. Look at how much money that is. Okay, regrettably, I like everything else. So it's going to be just these, but that's enough. Please just give me some fucking royals. Nothing. Okay. What do you think? This? This? Centurion. And then what's our mate? How about the crown? Because I spent so much fucking money on this. You got Centurion sleeves 5 minutes ago, but I don't want people to know. So we'll do Leo Drake so they think that we're on Leo Drake. If we open a UR in this free pack, I'm going to cry. I'm actually going to cry in real life. This is the wrong pack, but sure, whatever. Okay, nothing. Oh, thank God we got Evagishki Marrowgeist. Okay. We're going to make this work, chat. We're going to make this work. Fucking hell. Oh, sick. I'm glad to hear that it came out. I should be able to post that. Good stuff. Okay, so wait. Wait a minute. This deck fucking sucks! Huh? METU had full combo? How could that possibly be true? Oh. I just wanted to OTK. What is this deck that I'm playing against? We were playing around the Maxi. Probably worth an imperm. Why are they playing Dynatherium in Snake Eyes? Why are they playing 60 cards in Snake Eyes? Why are they drawing all this shit in Snake Eyes? Huh? What the fuck? Huh? Okay. It's like an OSS just for Jet Synchron, I guess? I don't fucking know. Don't make Speeder here. You're fucking with me, dog. Last card called by the grave. Ready? One time. Suck my dick. Oh my god. Okay, wait. They didn't play Valor. 60 cards. I couldn't find room for Valor. Are you kidding me? Holy. Oop, did not mean to save that. See, I told you, chat. I knew what I was doing. All right. This time we are going to combo. All right? We're going to do the combo, and you're going to go, Joseph, you're a genius. Okay, this one I think even I can't fuck up. Okay. So we go normal Primera. Actually, we probably go stand-up first and foremost. I think you pass here. Ooh, I didn't think about it that way. This is a hand I don't think we can win if we pass, to be honest. Okay, so we go Primera. Effect. Show me that imperm. They ain't got nothing. What do we want to grab? We kind of have everything. We could grab like Phalanx. We could grab Wake Up. Wake up, Joe Biden. Stand up. Stand up. So what do we want to send? Honestly, I kind of want to send Cross out. Bonds, I suppose. It's kind of a weird extender that doesn't do a great amount of stuff. And then who are we putting in the graveyard? You know who we're putting in the spell and trap card zone. It's got to be Trudea. Wait. Could be Gargoyle as well. Trudea. Do we want to change her? I guess we do, right? Why not? Because it's a hard once. All right, do we get Gargoyle here or Emmett 6? Ooh, we're getting about 50-50 here of people saying Gargoyle and Emmett 6. Gargoyle gives follow-up? All right. Then why are we playing Emmett 6 if it's always Gargoyle? All right, we're going to activate Gargoyle. Emmett sucks. Ooh, smart. Okay, do we want to change this card's level? No. I mean, there's no real reason to actually do the stand-up effect, right? We can just do it our own. Yeah. All right, so here we make Auxilla, correct? I'm getting through this combo. No animation, huh? Oh my god, what the fuck? Okay, do we want to put Primera back off of Bonds? That seems pretty good. I'm going to try it. Okay, now what do we want to grab? Now we grab Emmett 6. No, we grab Phalanx, right? Well, shit. Do we just pass on this? I guess we set wake up as well. Okay, so during the... What are we doing? During the main phase, we special summon Trudea. Oh, fuck! Shit! Oh, God. Oh, wait. Hold up. I have a really funny play. No! They're gonna name Primera! No! No, shit! Sure. Okay. Don't worry, failing solos. We're hoping. Uh-oh. That's not good. So you go Trudea in order to summon itself. Why can't we go Trudea wake up for Cosmo Man? Nothing we can do about this, right? Not a tuner. Fuck. Nothing we can do about that. Okay, we have to phalanx this, right? Hello? Thank you. Bye. Oh my god! We get the one for Banish! Oh, jeez. Okay, Oh, wait, can they stand up here? Oh, they can. I guess that's okay, right? What are they gonna make? A fucking 8? Omega! Oh, to try and snipe the gargoyle? That's kind of cute. They're gonna do it? Just gonna try and not die here? Alright, so what do? We go Trudea. Trudea set Emmet 2, Primera. Oh, we're just like... Oh, shit! They get to put back their Primera! Okay, let's just special our guys out. Don't use the effect of Primera yet. Why not? Wait, why would I not do that? Okay. Trudea. I'll modulate, sure. Trudea. They're letting all this happen. Do we put Gargoyle back? I guess we could put Emmett. They're really just letting us do everything here. Okay. Now what do we want to do? Just make Blazar? We can make Legacia. We just win, right? Please use Wake Up. All right, we'll use Wake Up. Fine. What do we want? A level 4 or a level 8? 8. Okay. Because we're so low on time, I am just going to start pressing buttons. All right, please end this game. I don't have time to do any more thinking. Oh, thank God. Okay, I'm getting the deck. I'm getting the rhythms down. Win and you'll gain a rank. Don't mind if I do. Are you playing Bonfire? Yeah, we've got an Agnimal. So why were we making the token there? We were making the token for an extra body, but I feel like we didn't have enough tuners. How are we meant to get an additional tuner? Can someone help me out with that? Hand looks good. Hand looks great. You don't. Then why do we make the token? Oh, just because the token is 0 attack, and we would have more attack, right? Yes. Okay. All right. Anyway, my opponent's turn looked pretty good. Our hand looks great. Okay, well, that was fun. Okay. So what's the play here? We're going to normal Primera. Grab like Wake Up or something. Try to combo off. Oh. That's kind of cool. I didn't think we were going to get a target for this Imperm, but we did. I'd hold it, honestly. No, there's not a more valuable Imperm target in this deck than Ariana. Wow, this is crazy that they're doing this. They're going to summon a guy to put back the Ariana and then just try and get me. Okay, we got to kill him this turn is what that means. But it doesn't seem that difficult. All right, we need them to hit... Actually, I don't think there's a bad hit for us here. Emeth 6 would be an insane hit. Show me Emeth 6. Okay. I guess if they have like an Ash, there's like maybe a good Ash at some point. Stand up for Trudea. We pitch Emeth 6 here, right? Rough. Okay, so we played all night that stupid fucking Shinobird deck and just floundered in Plat 2. And we just did 3 in a row to get out of it, so perhaps this might be a little better. Why don't I get easy wins like that? I mean, that wasn't like an easy win. We drew pretty well. Okay. Well, the bonfire is gonna have to resolve here. Jesus Christ. Okay. Bonfire. We grab Trudea here, right? I mean, it's just gotta work. We are so dead to so many things. We are so dead to so many things. Judea's a pyro. Isn't that fucked up, by the way? Please don't have imperm. That's the only card I can't beat here. But I really can't beat it. Please don't have imperm. Please. I see you looking at the stream, man. You're trying not to laugh. You're being so disrespectful. Fuck. Okay, I don't know. This Maxi's gonna have to do a lot of work here. Maxi will carry trust. I believe. Don't have called by. Okay, thank God. Oh, all right. We are going in. Oh, that's a hell of a... Oh, fuck! Do I called by this Dark Magician? They're trying to summon the Dark Magician. Yeah, fuck it. I'm going to do it. The problem is I really do need to draw, but it's so funny that I have to. No! Wait, that's fine, because we took the Dark Magician out. Okay, if they don't have a normal, we might be okay. Shockingly. Oh my god. Oh my god. That Maxi did not do very much work, but we still might be okay. DM is in hand. That's okay. DM in hand doesn't do anything. Gargoyle here, right? Oh, it could be Primera. To be honest. Huh. Yeah, why not Primera? Fuck it. They're like, I gotta flip up this. Oh, shit! Do I go for it? I'm gonna go for it. 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 He simply will not have it. What are you worried about? What do you think I'm worried about? Don't have an Ash, man. Don't have a fucking... Do we give them one more draw here? What am I supposed to send off Wake Up? Emmett 6? That's kind of cool. Phalanx. Oh, okay. They got something. It's just the Eternal Soul flip, don't worry. Okay, I think I can safely send the Nibiru to the graveyard. Are we putting Garg in the back row here? It's an extra 2K. No, I'm not killing them, so we're just waiting. Okay, so these are continuous traps, so I can do it on my opponent's turn, right? And then wake up, send... I don't fucking know. What do we want to send? Phalanx's graveyard effect is target a synchro. Emmett's graveyard effect is summon itself. Okay, well, Phalanx. With what tuner? Shit, we don't have a tuner. Shit. Yes, you do? Oxilla places it. This card's good. Holy moly! Okay, Magic Haribo. Is he negated? What the fuck? Why is he not negated? Okay, so what are we trying to... Yeah, of course. They're going to grab what? Oh my god. Fuck, wait. Wait, hold up. Wait, shit. Okay, hold up. Okay. Oh, it's during the main phase. Fuck. Wait, that does nothing. What do you mean that does nothing? That wipes us. Unless they do this. Wait, what the fuck? This card's great. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, take your time. Wow. Seems like a pretty good Veiler here. Let's see if they know. In their defense, I didn't know until 2 seconds ago. Fire it. Oh no, they know. They're making it. They're making money moves. Chaos Angel. Uh-oh. That's a problem. We're gonna have to perform a synchro summon. Well, they don't have a Dark Magician at present, so I think we can... I think we're fine. Okay, here we go. What do we do? We could go Blazar. We could make our own Chaos Angel. No, we couldn't actually. Go Blazar, Supernova... We have to go Legacia. Yeah, because the other ones are yuck. Legacia or bust. Yuck. All right, which two do we want? Got to be Garg and Primera. Yeah. Target Chaos Angel for Dispotter? That's funny. I don't think I want to do that, though. You can target Chaos Angel for Chaos Angel. Oh, this guy's a dragon. Wait. Hold up. From your extra deck. Okay, all right. That's not how it works. What do we want to add to our hand? Bonds is nice. All right. We go Legacia 1, Gargoyle 2. God, please don't let me lose to fucking Dark Magician. Gargoyle is such a good card. I can't believe they got this. Wow. So now the Dark Magic attack again does nothing. It forces out the Trudea, which is annoying. Okay, they are going to go crazy mode off of this, right? Why not? Let's put the Primera back. Okay, now we win, right? How do I get to Chaos Angel? How do I get to a 10? You can dark their Chaos Angel? That's funny. Let's do that. You need a Bestial. So really, this deck only goes through 12s, huh? It's like almost exclusively 12s. Really late Ash here. Or 8s, but they're bad. They're bad now. Oh, Chaos Archfiend. Oh, that's a cool card. Chaos Angel, such a neat ass card. All right. Second Magic Karibo. We could also make Dispater here. Let me see if I can walk through that Dispater line in my head. So it would be make a Crimson Dragon target the Chaos Angel, tag in a Dispater, Dispater summon back the guy. Yep. Man. This deck is nice and it's neat, but boy, 12s and 8s are dog shit. We probably need a second Auxilla. Uh-oh. This hand's okay. I mean, shit. Too many normal summons. Agnimal Candle actually would have been crazy if it was still in the deck here. Oh boy. Lead Bonfire. Yeah, good call, good call. You don't want me having Snake Eye Ash, do you? Fuck. Okay. What's our normal? Our normal's gotta be Primera. It's gotta be Primera. But we lose to everything. You like Trudea? Why do you like Trudea? because it also gets you Trudea or Primera. Okay. Don't you do it. Had to be Imperm too. If it was Valor, we could Magnamut, at least get something going. We wouldn't have gotten anything going. Fucking hell. All right. Oh, boy. Man, Actival Candle was crazy here. It feels bad playing a 2-to-1 Garnet ratio. Oh? Oh? If I see one more, it's not that they bricked, it's that they're playing Labyrinth. Oh. Oh, Phantom Pass. Okay, can we beat Phantom Pass? That's not a good draw. Super Poly set 1000%. Oh, you think? Oh, okay. I wasn't expecting that. Bestial into Baron. We don't have any targets, actually. Okay, normal Premier. Is there a way we can play around a set Super Poly? It's one of those things where, like, we know the set card is Super Poly. Is there anything we can do about that? Imperm. Yikes. Okay, I mean, we do have an 8, don't we? We can make a Chaos Archfiend. I would really like to go Magnamut and not lose to Super Poly. Is that okay, please? I would really like to go Magnamut and not lose to Super Poly. Is that okay, please? Of course, if it is Super Poly, then they're on one card, and I just have to beat fucking Mudragon of the Swamp or whatever. Please don't do it. I know it's Super Poly. Please don't do it. I know it's Super Poly. Please don't do it. I'm begging you, don't do it. I know it's Super Poly. Please don't do it. Just let me resolve this Magnamut. Please. Oh, thank you so much. Holy shit, thank you. All right, we go Baron here. Like Baron Pop. We just Baron them out of this game. That seems good enough. It's still activatable. What the hell is it? Another Imperm? Drew 3 Imperm in this opener? I feel so bad for them now. Please don't be the Unchained Trap. I'm begging you. Please don't be the Unchained Trap. No, because it's chainable. It can't be the Unchained Trap. But it can't be Sharvara in hand because what were they holding? Like, what are they? Why is it going back to them? Oh, Sharvara can pop set cards. You got it. You figured it out, chat. Do we get Gargoyle here? No, we have another Primera. Let's just get fucking Druis Worm. This is FTK versus Ubel. Kind of fucked up that this can't summon from hand. Baron de Fleur pop into Primera. Grab Emmett 6. Oh, maybe that was the play even. That's like the best possible draw in their deck. That's crazy. That's like literally the best possible draw in their deck. Holy fuck. Okay, get this fucking thing out of there. Wow. Holy moly. Okay. Okay, now they're just dead. Should have set the field and baited with the Sharvara pop. Well, that only works. No, there's no way that works, because why would I ever negate that? One, because it doesn't contest the board, and two, I know what the field spell is. It's not like they play additional field spells. And also, three, you can't do that. Sharvara can only pop spell trap cards, not cards in the field spell zone. It's like, they should have done that. It's like, why? It's like, well, if you were like a 4 IQ moron, maybe you'd fall for it. Actually, it could have worked. This hand is so good, and it loses to one piece of interaction. Please don't have Imperm. Please don't have Imperm. Please, I'm begging you, don't have anything to interact with this. Please don't stop me. Please, it's my birthday. Bestie, let it resolve. Please, I'm begging you. Please, stop. Please, please. I am so, oh my God, please let this resolve. Do not load up the stream. Do not see that the rest of my hand is full of fucking dog shit. Please, do not stop me. Please do not stop me. Please do not stop. Do not stop me. Please do not stop me. If you're going to stop me, let it be a Veiler at least. Please don't stop me. Don't stop. Do not come to the if you are in stream right now, leave. I don't want you to see this. You don't need to know I don't have any extension. This is between me and chat. Get out of here. Do not act. Okay, thank God. Okay, what are we grabbing? Stand up, right? Stand up seems pretty good. Stand up pitch, what? Ash Blossom? Stand up pitch, Bestial Magnamut? God, I can't believe you have to discard for stand up. That's so fucked up. Oh, thank God. Another easy victory. Okay, what was that deck? Okay. What was that one we played that was like insane earlier? That was last night. What the fuck? This was that speeder deck. Oh my God, what were they doing? Could you show your deck, please? I just got something off Master Duel Meta. It's not like a homebrew or anything. Oh, we got the pizza time. Another banger ass hand. Another baller ass banger ass hand. What do we lead with? It's gonna be Oath, right? Bonfire debate? No, because Bonfire can extend. We are not Duggan. He is not yet in America. I mean, he's in America, but he's not yet in He's a normal house. Okay, who do we set here? Could be Trudea. Could be Primera. Let's do Primera. They've got something. Like, this is the optimal Maxi here. They might be trying to hold Maxi under the assumption that we're playing Gamma. That would be kind of cool. Unfortunately, I do have the Ash Blossom. Now they have a Gamma. Then we Maxi. Then we go even. Stand up, I guess. But I like my whole hand. Yeah. Stand up is so fucking nutty. We can pitch the bonfire here. Trudea. Pitch Nib, but Nib is so good. Now what? Centurion Gargoyle into this guy pass. I mean, that seems pretty good. It's so funny that this deck does so little. Just does 3 summons, and it's like, that's all I got in me. We go grab Phalanx, set this card, and then at end phase we set Primera so that we have a tuner. It's less, yeah, the Calamity in the TCG makes it a little different, but... And it is kind of weird that you can only do it in main phase, so like your opponent has to take an action. That's not the noise it makes. Do you think they know, chat? I guess this gets the Phalanx out, right? Oh. I'm in. Cybernetic Horizon. Normal core? Okay. I'm going to let them cook just a little bit here. Emergency. That's fine. Is your guy a machine? He is not. He is a dragon. Hurts. Horizon. Pitch hurts. Yeah, I'm still with you. Send Chimera. Grab Noxter. Add a Sidra. Send a Cyberdark. I think it's probably time to Maxi. Why are we sending Eternity? What's the plan here? Send Cannon. Grab Sidra. They go Noxter effect. Discard the Sidra. We will Maxi here. What do we want to end up going into in terms of 12s? I think red supernova is pretty good. I think I'm going to hold as long as possible under the assumption they're going to play into Nibiru, so I can Nibiru, and then after Nibiruing, I can do this. That's a crazy draw. Grab a power bond. Eternity. Fusion monsters cannot be targeted or destroyed with card effects. That's okay. The supernova still kind of clears. For Rampage. Okay, so Rampage doesn't actually do anything. Uh-huh. Yeah. This was a crazy-ass hand from them, I'm not gonna lie. EMT! Oh, that's annoying. Okay, end of the main phase. Alright, okay. You got me. Blazar ends the battle phase? What? Oh my god, that's so funny. Do you think that's better than Red Supernova? Probably, right? It's got bonds here. But Supernova is so cool. That's actually true, regrettably. They haven't read. They have not read at all. Let's banish EMT. EMT effect. They had a crazy ass hand. That was a gnarly grip. Is there anything else we want to banish? Maybe this. He's back. Take 21. Why does he take 21? Oh, power bond. Okay. All right, we win. Let's grab Wake Up. We're like out of stuff to do though. We just go Chaos Angel, eat the field here. Wait, it's the Giga Chaos Angel. We made the crazy ass Chaos Angel. Don't forget about Turtle Engrave. He's gone. We Bestialed him. That was a pretty fucking good hand for my opponent, but not good enough. All right, blaze him. Blaze it up. Yeah, this deck is pretty annoying. Drewstorm triggers on being synchro. Drewstorm triggers whenever it's sent to the graveyard. Isn't that like super fun for everybody? All right. We won like 7 in a row today. That was unbelievable. I think this deck is not bad. Is it like represented in like the tournament scene? I know it has to compete with like Snake Eye Fire King and Yubel, which is hard to say the least, but it certainly seems better than like Rescue Ace, to be honest. All right, I think I feel bad. I think I am going to call it there. I'm so sorry we didn't get to do either of the collabs today. But if you want to blame anyone, blame Southwest Airlines. You know, I actually think it's not Southwest. I think Southwest might be one of the only people who is unaffected. But Doug just got back like an hour ago. Sam is still not back. So maybe we'll try to do them tomorrow. But I think likely what's going to happen is we aren't going to have time, because tomorrow is pretty stacked. I'm going to be posting the dual tainting thread momentarily, like within the next 15 minutes. So get prepared for that. I'll be posting the Twitter thread later today as well, so you have a little time to sort of think on it. Other than that, I'm gonna say goodbye to everybody. I will see you tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or around then. And goodbye. Bye-bye. Let's see who's streaming. Is Coder live yet? Can I throw you over to Coder? No, he is not. Who can I throw you over to? How about Callie?